Dear students, in our previous class we solved some real life problems related linear inequalities of one variable. Okay, so now in today's session we are going to solve some more problems and we will move into the graphical solution of linear inequality of two variable. Okay, see the next question what we have. The question is, find all the pairs of consecutive odd positive integers both of which are smaller than 10 such that their sum is more than 11. Again see here, find all the pairs of consecutive odd positive integers. Positive integers means what? Natural numbers. We need to find all the pairs of okay, consecutive odd positive integers we need to find such that the numbers, the odd positive integers are smaller than 10 and their sum is more than 11. Their sum is more than 11. In our previous class we solved two problems related same type. Now we'll solve this one also in the same method. Okay, so here we need to find all possible pairs of consecutive odd positive integers. Okay, odd positive integers, like if you have 1, its next number is 3, 5 and so on. The difference is 2 here. If you consider 1 is the number, its next odd positive integer is 3, its next is 5, its next is 7 and so on. So if you consider x be the odd positive integer, then its consecutive odd positive integer what will get? X plus 2 in generally. Okay, so let me consider like this. Let x be a odd positive integer, then x plus 2 is its consecutive odd positive integer. Okay, now we need to find what? We need to find the possible pairs of such by using the condition that both numbers are smaller than 10. Means given that here both numbers are smaller than 10 and their sum is larger than or more than 11 using this condition. Okay, so both numbers are smaller than 10 means here what will get here? X less than 8 will get. So x less than 10, x less than 8. If you say x less than 8, clearly which is less than 10. But if you say x is less than 10, it is not always less than 8. Alva, iga now on the real line tokondre illi namge number 10 tokondre idar side nimge next number previous number 9 8 ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. If you consider x is less than 8, okay, numbers less than 8 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ clearly which is less than 10. But if you say x is less than 10, okay, so it may be less than 8 or not, okay, but it is less than 10 ಅಂತ ಮಾತ್ರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. But if you say x is less than 8, it is obvious. Clearly we can say x is less than 10 also. So here in this case we have to consider this as equation number 1. Okay, remember when you have the sign here less than, then take the less number. If you have the sign greater than, then take the greater number. Okay, now so the second condition what they given, their sum is more than 11. By using that condition we can write x plus x, 2x plus 2 is greater than 11, or 2x is greater than 11 minus 2. So 2x is greater than 9 we will get. So x is greater than 9 by 2 means x is greater than 4.5. X is greater than 4.5, x is less than 8. So using this condition we can write x is in between 4.5 to 8. So we can write from 1 and 2, x is greater than 4.5 and less than 8. and x be the odd positive integers. So what are the odd positive integers we will get in between 4.5 and 8? That is 5, 7. So only two numbers will get, two odd positive integers will get in between 4.5 to 8. So x can take the value 5 and 7 only. 5 and 7 only. Okay. So now write the possible pairs. If we take x is equal to 5, then x plus 2 is nothing but 5 plus 2, that is 7. Similarly, next take x is equal to 7, then x plus 2 is nothing but 7 plus 2, that is 9. Now check it after writing this, whether the numbers are less than 10. Clearly the numbers are less than 10. Whether the sum is more than 11, see 5 plus 7, 12, clearly it is greater than 11. 7 plus 9, 16, clearly which is greater than 11. So which holds the condition. So clearly we can say the possible pairs of consecutive odd positive integers by which satisfy the condition that the numbers are less than 10 and their sum is more than 11 is 5, 7 and 7, 9. Okay, is it clear? Now we'll see the next type of question. Okay, see. Okay, the given, the longest side of a triangle is 3 times the shortest side and the third side is 2 centimeters shorter than the longest side. If the perimeter of the triangle is at least 61 centimeter, find the minimum length of the shortest side. Again, I'll read the question. See, the longest side of a triangle is 3 times the shortest side. Okay, the longest side of triangle is 3 times the shortest side and the third side is 2 centimeter shorter than the longest side. If the perimeter of the triangle is at least 61 centimeter, perimeter means what? It is the sum of the length of the each side of triangle. Okay, sum of length of each side of triangle, okay, is 61 centimeter. Find the minimum length of shortest side. Find the minimum length of shortest side. See, I'll consider one triangle. Okay, here any triangle you can consider. Suppose this is the longest side. Okay, this is first side, means shortest side. I'll consider this is shortest side. Okay, like this we have shortest side and this one is third side. Okay, the given, the longest side is 3 times the shortest side. Whether we know what is the length of shortest side? No. So this is unknown value. I'll consider x. Let x be the length of shortest side of the triangle. Then what is longest side? Which is 3 times the shortest side, 3x. Okay. And they mentioned here the third side is 2 centimeters shorter than the longest side. Okay, this is the third side. This side is 2 centimeters shorter than the longest side. Longest side. Okay. Now, if the perimeter of the triangle is at least 61 centimeter, perimeter is at least 61 centimeter. It may be greater than 61 or equal to 61. So minimum is 61. Then what is the value? What is the minimum value of x we need to find? Okay, to get equal to 61 we need to find minimum. Okay, if we take greater than 61, x can take greater value, isn't it? See, I'll write the data what we have. I'll consider x be the x centimeter, which is all are in centimeter. So let x centimeter be the length of shortest side. Okay, then the longest side is equal to, we can say, 3x centimeter and third side is equal to 3x minus 2 centimeter. Okay, so these are the datas we know. And also they given the perimeter of triangle is at least 61 centimeter. Perimeter means what? Sum of the sides of triangle. Sum of the sides of triangle. So sides ಅನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅದರ ಲೆಂತ್ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 61 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3x minus 2 is greater than or equal to 61. This is given. Okay, by using this find the value of x. Solve this. Okay, so what will get? X plus 3x plus 3x, that is nothing but 7x minus 2 greater than or equal to 61. Now you can add 2 on both sides to remove minus 2, or else bring minus 2 to this side. What will get? 7x greater than or equal to 61 plus 2. That is nothing but 7x is greater than or equal to 63. We need x value, so divide 7 on both sides. X is greater than or equal to 63 divided by 7 we will get. Now x is greater than or equal to 7 9s are 63, so we'll get 9 here. So x is greater than or equal to 9. X can take minimum values here 9 centimeter. It may be greater than 9, then we'll get the length of perimeter is greater than 61. But if you take x is equal to exactly 9, then length of perimeter is 61. Okay, so the minimum length of the shortest side is 9 centimeter. To get the length of perimeter of the triangle is at least 61 centimeter. So this is a conclusion. A man wants to cut 3 lengths from a single piece of board of length 91 centimeter. The second length is to be 3 centimeter longer than the shortest, and the third length is to be twice as long as the shortest. What are the possible lengths of the shortest board if the third piece is to be at least 5 centimeter longer than the second? Again, I'll repeat the questions here. A man wants to cut 3 lengths from a single piece of board of length 91 centimeter. See, imagine you have a board of length 91 centimeter. Okay, single piece of board you have with the length 91 centimeter. Okay, here a man wants to cut 3 lengths from a single piece of board of length 91 centimeter. ಅಂದರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ 3 ಪೀಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ, 3 ಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಹಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇನ್ ಲೈಕ್ 3 ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 91 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್, ಆರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಉಳಿಬೋದು. ಅಂದರೆ ದ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಐದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 91 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಆರ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 91 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಅಟ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 91 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ದ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಹಿ ಟುಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಟ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 91 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್. Okay, understand. So here what the given say, the second length is to be 3 centimeter longer than the shortest, and the third length is to be twice as long as the shortest. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ second length and third length given by using the condition of shortest length. So I'll consider the first length is the shortest length. Okay, now what they given? The second length is 3 centimeter longer than the shortest. Here we don't know what is the length of shortest side. I'll consider this one as x centimeter with the length of shortest piece. Okay, x centimeter with the length of shortest piece. Then the length of second piece is 3 centimeter longer than the shortest piece, 3 plus x. Similarly, the length of third piece is twice as long as the shortest piece, 2 times x. Okay, this is a given condition. And also they mentioned here what are the possible length of the shortest board if the third piece is to be at least 5 centimeter. Third piece is to be at least andre greater than or equal to 5 centimeter longer than the second. Okay, what are the possible values of x, or what are the possible values of shortest side if the third side is at least 5 centimeter longer than the second? Okay, so here third side means 2x, so at least 5 centimeter longer than second means 3 plus x. Okay, in this case we need to find x value, and here one condition will get what? If you consider x be the length of shortest side, and then second side will get 3 plus x, third side is 2x, and we know sum of length of each side or sum of length of each piece is less than or equal to 91 centimeter. Okay, that is nothing but x plus 3 plus x plus 2x is less than or equal to 91. Okay, ಇದನ್ನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಫಸ್ಟಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2x, that is nothing but 4x plus 3 less than or equal to 91. So 4x is less than or equal to 91 minus 3 means 4x is less than or equal to 88. X is less than or equal to 88 by 4. By dividing 4 on both sides, we'll get x is less than or equal to 22. X is less than or equal to 22. And the utmost value of x is what? 22 centimeter. Adakkinta maximum hogudilla. Okay, it may be less than 22 centimeter. Okay, now use the second condition. What are the possible values of shortest side if the third side is at least 5 centimeter longer than the second? Means if they given 2x greater than or equal to 5 plus 3 plus x, this is the condition, then what is the value of x will get? See here, 2x greater than or equal to 5 plus 3 means 8 plus x. So 2x, bring this x to another side, we'll get 2x minus x greater than or equal to 8, or 2x minus x is nothing but x greater than or equal to 8. So we'll consider this is condition number 1, this is condition number 2 we got. By using first and second condition, we can say x is greater than or equal to 8, less than or equal to 22. Means x is in between 8 and 22. X can take the minimum value 8, maximum value 22. So the possible values of x are in between 8 to 22. Okay, you can take any length of x in between 8 to 22 including the endpoints. So these are the possible values of x. Okay, till here we solved the problems related to linear inequality of one variable. We found the solution and we drawn the graph of the solution on number line. Okay, whenever you have linear inequality in one variable, then we can show the graph by using the number line. Okay, so now we are going to see the next one, that is linear inequality of two variable. Okay, the solution or the graphical solution of linear inequality of two variable. Okay, see, that is graphical solution of linear inequalities of two variable. Okay, very important concept. They will ask the graphical solution of linear inequality of two variable when the system of linear inequalities you have for 5 marks. The linear inequalities of two variables are, we can write in general form, ax plus by less than c, ax plus by greater than C, ax plus by less than or equal to C, ax plus by greater than or equal to C, where a, b, c are real numbers or any constants, x and y are the variables. So these are the linear inequalities of two variables. Generally we can write, okay, so ax plus by less than C, ax plus by greater than C, ax plus by less than or equal to C, ax plus by greater than or equal to C. Okay, now we can write the linear equation of two variable in general form as ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, or ax plus by is equal to c. Okay, and how the graph of this the equation comes? It is a line we'll get. This is the equation of line, or it is in the form y is equal to mx plus c. This is what? Equation of a line in a plane. Okay, so if you consider a plane, if you consider a two-dimensional plane, you can observe here, okay, like this axis we have x dash, y dash. Okay, suppose the line is vertical. Okay, suppose the graph of this equation, it comes what? It is a line. Suppose it is a vertical line. Then we can observe the line divided the plane into two parts. Always if you have a line on a plane, it divides the plane into two parts. Okay, see, you had complete one plane. Now a line divided the plane into two parts. That is, the part which is obtained left of the line is called as left half plane, because this is the half of the plane, right? So the region or the part which is obtained left side of this line. Okay, this is origin, this is a line, right? This is a line what? Ax plus by is equal to C. The region which is obtained left side of the plane is called as left. The region which is obtained left side of the line is called as left half plane. Left half plane. Okay. Similarly, the region or the plane which is obtained right side of this line is called as right half plane. Okay, the plane which is obtained right side of the line ax plus by is equal to c is called as right half plane. Right half plane. So remember here, whenever you have a vertical line, that vertical line divides the plane into two parts, that is left half plane and right half plane. Okay, similarly if you have non-vertical line, it may be horizontal line. Okay, suppose if you have a non-vertical line. Okay, see, let me consider a non-vertical line in a plane. Okay, this is a plane, it is the origin, y-axis, x dash, y dash. Okay, non-vertical line means it may be any line which is not vertical, it may be horizontal line. Now in this case, again this line divides the plane into two parts. Okay, so what are the two parts we'll get? The plane which is obtained above the line is called as upper half plane. Okay, the plane which is obtained above the line, ax plus by is equal to c. This is a line ax plus by is equal to c. Okay, the plane which is obtained above this line is called as upper half plane. Upper half plane. Similarly, the plane which is obtained below of this line is called as lower half plane. Okay, so this plane you can observe, this half plane, this region. Okay, this region is what? Lower half plane. So remember, if suppose you have a vertical line, that vertical line divides the plane into two parts. Okay, so remember here, if you have a vertical line, that vertical line divides the plane into two parts, that is left half plane and right half plane. Similarly, if you have non-vertical line, that non-vertical line divides the plane into two parts, that is lower half plane and upper half plane. Okay, so this is a concept you should know here when finding the solution region. Okay, see, now we are going to find out the solution of the given linear inequality of two variable. Okay, it may be in the form any one of this. Okay, for simple example I will consider here, see, 2x plus 3y, 2x plus 3y greater than 6, 2x plus 3y greater than 6. This is of second type, right? So this is what, this is a linear inequality of two variable. Now we need to find the solution region in graphically of this inequality. Okay, solution region of this inequality in graphically we need to find. So to find the solution region, first we have to write the equation. Okay, see, we have to write first, write the equation. The given is inequation means you have here the symbol is greater than, you have to remove that symbol and we have to write here equal symbol. So we'll get equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 6. Okay, 2x plus 3y is equal to 6. Now to find out this line in a plane, we need to consider at least 2 points. At least 2 points. After joining those 2 points, we'll get a line, right? So here, to get the point, we can do one method. First, considering the value x is equal to 0 to get y value. Okay, x is equal to 0, then what we'll get here? 2 into 0, 0 will get 0 plus 3y is equal to 6 or y is equal to 2. Okay, similarly, here we got the value y. 1 point you got, when x is 0, y is 2. Okay, 1 point you got, 0, 2. Similarly, put y is equal to 0 here and get the value of x. So what we'll get here? 2x plus 0 is equal to 6 or 2x is equal to 6, x is equal to 6 by 2, that is 3. So another point you got here, x is 3 and y is 0. Or we can write that in a table. Okay, ee tara on table tukondu write the variables here x and y. See here, write as it is. When x is 0, y is 2. X is 0, y is 2. When y is 0, x is 3. Okay, you got 2 points, that is 0, 2 and 3, 0, which lies on the line. Okay, or we can say these 2 points, if you join these 2 points, you will get a line. Okay, see, those 2 points where we'll get here, see, in the plane. Okay, see here, x axis, y axis, x dash, y dash. Okay, here it is the origin and consider the points with the same length. Okay, each point of same length, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. And here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. You can write here x axis. Okay, 1 unit means you can take 1 centimeter. Similarly, y axis, 1 unit means take 1 centimeter. Okay, so what you get here? 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Isn't it? Okay, now mark the points on the plane. Okay, the first point is 0, 2. X is 0, y is 2. Okay, x is 0, y is 2. So this point will get. Okay, this point will get on coordinate axis, means x axis and y axis will get. Okay, another point we have 3, 0. 3, 0 means x is 3, y is 0. Okay, so same point, this point is nothing but 3, 0. This point is 0, 2. Okay, so mark the point. Mark the points. Okay, first we need to find the points. After that, we have to mark the points on the plane. Now join the points. We have to join the points, okay, such that, see, if suppose here you have strict inequality. Strict inequality means it may be either having the symbol greater than or less than. Then you have to draw dotted line here. Okay, join the points by dotted line. But suppose if we have slack inequality, then you have to draw thick line. Here dotted line, here thick line. If you have a strict inequality, then join the points by using thick line. But if you have if you have strict inequality, then join the points by using dotted line. Okay. Now, since here you have strict inequality, so join the points by using dotted line. Okay. So 2 points you have dotted lines or broken line also we can say. Okay, like this. And increase. Okay, allige stop ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, increase ಮಾಡಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ arrow mark ಕೊಡಿ, like this, arrow mark. Now this is what the line 2x plus 3y is equal to 6. 2x plus 3y is equal to 6. This is a line. Now we need to find what? The graphical solution of linear inequality 2x plus 3y greater than 6. So to find the graphical solution or solution region we need to find here. Okay, solution region. Okay, you can observe here this line divided the plane into two parts, that is upper half plane or lower half plane. So here we'll get the solution region either in upper half plane or in lower half plane. That will find here. Okay, see how to find that. See, consider the point. Okay, point 0, 0 means origin, which is not lies on the line. We have to consider a point which is not lies on the line. For our convenience, I'll consider here origin. Okay, any other point also can consider which is not on the line. Otherwise, you can consider origin. Okay, so consider a convenient point, origin, and substitute the value. Okay, here x is 0, y is 0, right? Y is 0. Substitute the coordinates of this point in the given inequality. Okay, so substitute ಮಾಡಿ, what will get? See, 2 into 0 plus 3 into 0 is greater than 6. 2 into 0 plus 3 into 0 is greater than 6. 2 into 0 is nothing but 0. 3 into 0 is nothing but 0. So this is nothing but 0 greater than 6. But whether 0 is greater than 6? No, which is not true, which is false, right? So 0 is not greater than 6. So which is false? Which is false means the point which is we considered is not lies on the solution region. Okay, suppose if we get here true, then we can say the point what we considered that lies on solution region. Okay, but here since we got which is false means origin does not lie in solution region, the solution region will get in upper half plane. Okay, so this is the solution region of the given inequality. Understand how to get the solution region of given inequality. Again, I'll repeat here the steps. First, we have to write the given inequality as the equation by changing the sign. Okay, inequality to equality. So we'll get 2x plus 3y is equal to 6. Next, we need to find out the line in the plane, right? The line 2x plus 3y is equal to 6 in the plane we need to find. So that we need to consider the point like this. Okay, suppose if you put x is equal to 0 here, we'll get y is equal to 2. 1 point you got 0, 2. Similarly, if you put y is equal to 0, we'll get x is equal to 3. Another point you got 3, 0. So here we need to consider at least 2 points. So 2 points we need to consider on the plane. Okay, we'll get 2 points. After that, join them. Okay, how to join the points? Suppose if you have strict inequality, then join the points by using dotted line. But suppose if you have slack inequality, then join by using thick line. Okay, now after that, consider a convenient point which is not lies on this line and substitute the coordinates of that point in the given inequality. Suppose if you get the result is true, then we can say that point lies in the solution region. But if you get the result is false, then we can say the point does not lies on the solution region. So solution region is here opposite direction will get upper half plane. And also here dotted line represent means what? Here the solution does not lie on this line also. Okay, suppose if we draw here thick line, then clearly we can say including the points on the line, solution region contains upper half plane. Okay, or upper half plane including all the points on the line also we can say. Here only the upper half plane, not the points on the line is included here in the solution region. Understand? So like this we can find out the solution region of given inequality. Okay, similarly we'll go to the next question. Okay, see what they given. X plus y less than 5 they given. See here. Now they given x plus y less than 5. X plus y less than 5. Okay, so solve the inequality and find the graph or solution region graphically. Okay, solve the inequality graphically. X plus y less than 5. So first we need to write the line. Okay, the line what we'll get here, x plus y is equal to 5. X plus y is equal to 5. Now, okay, put x is equal to 0. Then what will get y value? Directly we can say y is equal to 5 will get. And put y is equal to 0. Then what will get x value? X value will get 5 will get. Okay, so we'll get here the points. One point is here 0, 5. Another point is 5, 0. So here x, y if you consider, if x is 0, then y is 5. If y is 0, x is 5. Okay, 2 points we got. Now mark this 2 point on the plane. Okay, plane alli mark ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Fine. Now mark the point. We'll get the points on coordinate axis because here coordinates you can observe 0, 5. It comes in y axis. 5, 0 comes in x axis, right? So 0, 5. Which point here? X is 0, y is 5. This point. This point is 0, 5. Similarly, next point is 5, 0. So x is 5, y is 0. Okay. Like this you have to mark. Now join the points. Here, since you have strict inequality, so join the points by using dotted line or broken line. Broken line use ಮಾಡಿ. Okay, so how to join? See, using scale. Okay, you get here a straight line you can observe. Okay, like this. Put the arrow mark at the end. Okay, so this line is what? X plus y is equal to 5. Understand? Okay, after that, here 0, 0 does not lie on the line, so we can consider this point and substitute the coordinates of that point in the given inequality. Okay, so you can observe here, put or consider a point 0, 0. Okay, so here x is 0, y is 0, right? Substitute this in equation number 1. What they given, that I'll consider as equation number 1. Substitute ಮಾಡಿ. Then what will get here? 0 plus 0 less than 5 or 0 less than 5. Whether 0 is less than 5? Yes. So we can say which is true. This is true. Okay. So since it is true, we can say origin lies on solution region. Origin lies in solution region. Or solution region is comes in lower half plane. Okay. So where the solution region here? It comes on solution region is what? Lower half plane is the solution region. So you have to shade this region. ಈ ಥರ ಶೇಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay. Like this. So clearly we can say this is the solution region. Or we can give the conclusion here. Solution region is towards origin. Solution region is towards origin. Okay, towards origin. In the previous question you had solution region is away from origin, but here solution region is towards origin. Is it clear? Okay. We'll see now the next question. Okay. See what is the next question we have. 2x plus y less than or equal to 8. 2x plus y less than or equal to 8. Okay, now first write the line. The line is 2x plus y equal to 8. 2x plus y equal to 8. After that, okay, directly you can write like this, x and y value. When x is equal to 0, when x is equal to 0, what will get? 0 plus y is equal to 8. Y is equal to 8. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to 8 you got. Similarly, when y is equal to 0, we'll get 2x is equal to 8, or x is equal to 8 by 2, that is nothing but 4. So when y is equal to 0, you got x is equal to 4. Okay, when y is equal to 0, you got x is equal to 4. So we got 2 points here. The points are 0, 8. When x is 0, y is 8. When x is 4, y is 0. Always when writing the point, first coordinates is that is x coordinate. Second coordinate is y coordinate. 0, 8. Here first coordinate x coordinate 4. Second coordinate is y coordinate 4, 0. Okay. Now these 2 points you have to mark in the plane. Okay. So consider the plane here. Okay, the system of linear inequality is very important for 5 mark. Okay, they will ask to find the graphical solution of system of linear inequalities. There we have 2 or more linear inequalities, but here only to find how to find the solution of a single inequality. Okay, for 2 marks they can ask, or 2 or 3 marks. Okay, so like this, first we need to consider one plane. Now mark first origin here, the axis x and y. Now at least here we need 8 in y coordinate. Okay, y axis now 8 big points. So ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹತ್ರ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೋದು, 1, 2, or else you can take like this, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, here y axis 1 unit is equal to 2 centimeter, like that. Okay, so -2, -4, -6, -8. Similarly, here till 4 we need, I'll consider here 2, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and -1, -2, -3, -4. Okay. Now, see here the points mark ಮಾಡಿ. The points what you have, 0, 8. X is 0, y is 8. This point will get 0, 8. Another point 4, 0. X is 4, y is 0. Okay. Now you can observe the given inequality is slack inequality here. So join the points by using thick line, not dotted line. Okay, so whenever you have slack inequality, then remember join the points by using thick line, straight line draw ಮಾಡಬೇಕು without break. Okay, without break. See here. So thick line I'll draw here from this 8 to 4 continue ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ. Okay, like this. Using scale draw a straight line. Okay, and this line is what? Now the line is what? 2x plus y is equal to 8. Okay, this is a line. Now you can observe the line divided the plane into upper half plane and lower half plane. Now we need to find where the solution region exists, either upper half plane or lower half plane. That we have to check. Okay, so for that consider the point 0, 0. Okay, consider the point origin and substitute the coordinate in equation number. The given inequality I'll consider as number 1. Okay, I'll substitute ಮಾಡಿ. So what will get here? 2 into 0 plus 0 less than or equal to 8. 2 into 0, 0 plus 0, 0 less than or equal to 8. Whether 0 is less than or equal to 8, clearly 0 is less than 8. So one of the property here satisfied. Clearly 0 is less than 8. So clearly we can see here which is true. Which is true. 0 is less than 8. Okay, so which is true. Now we can say since the inequation satisfied here, the point what we considered is lies in the solution region, or origin lies in the solution region. So origin lies in solution region. Origin is in lower half plane. So here solution region is towards origin, means solution region in lower half plane we will get. So again we have to show the solution region by using the shaded. Okay, by using shade the region, or you can draw the line like this. Okay, okay, like this. Now you can observe here the shaded region is the solution region. Here the point lies on the line also included in the solution region, because this is a thick line. Okay, so here solution region is towards origin. Okay, is it clear? Now we'll go to the fourth case, when they given here greater than or equal to. Okay, we'll see that now. Okay, the given 2x plus y greater than or equal to 6. 2x plus y greater than or equal to 6. Okay, find the solution region graphically. So how to find the solution region? First we have tried the line. The line is 2x plus y is equal to 6. Okay, now put x is equal to 0. Then what will get here? 2 into 0 plus y is equal to 6, or 0 plus y is equal to 6, or y is equal to 6. So when x is equal to 0, we got y is equal to 6. Okay, similarly when y is equal to 0, what is the value of x will get? When y is equal to 0, okay, then we will get 2x plus 0 is equal to 6. 2x is equal to 6. X is equal to 6 by 2 means x is equal to 3. So when y is equal to 0, x is equal to 6 you got. Sorry, x is equal to 3 you got. When y is equal to 0, x is equal to 3 you got. Okay, so the points are 0, 6 and 3, 0. 0, 6 and 3, 0. 2 points you got. Now mark those 2 points in the plane. Okay, so consider the plane first. X dash, y dash. This is origin. Now here in y axis we need 6 points, at least 6 points we need. So I'll consider here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here -1, -2, -3, -4. Okay, you have to take the scale when marking the points. Similarly, 3, 0. Here in x-axis we need at least 3 points, 1, 2, 3. Okay, next it may continue like this. -1, -2, -3, -4. Okay, now mark the points. The points are 0, 6 and 3, 0. 0, 6, this point is 0, 6. 3, 0, which is the point lies on x-axis. Now, since the given inequality is what? Slack inequality, so join the points by using thick line. Join the points by using thick line. Okay, so from here to here, join by using scale. Thick line you have to draw. Okay, so this is a line, and this line is what? 2x plus y is equal to 6. 2x plus y is equal to 6. So after that, again you can observe here, origin is not lies on this line. So consider origin. And substitute in given inequality. Then what will get here? 2 into 0 plus 0 greater than or equal to 6. 2 into 0 is 0, 0 plus 0, 0 greater than or equal to 6. Clearly 0 is not greater than 6, which is false. Okay, this is false, which is false. So what we can say, the point what we considered is not lies on solution region. Means here origin not lies in solution region. Okay, origin lies in lower half plane, so solution region will get in opposite half plane, means in upper half plane will get the solution region, or solution region is away from the origin also we can say, since we got here condition is false. Okay, so solution region is where we will get here in upper half plane. This is the solution region. The upper half plane is the solution region of given inequality. Means if you substitute any points on this solution region, clearly this inequality satisfies. Okay, if you consider any points of this half plane or all the any points of this line, because this is a thick line, all the points on this line also included in the solution region. So if you consider any points on the line, or if you consider any point on upper half plane, and if you substitute here, clearly this inequality satisfies. So we can say the solution region is away from the origin, or it lies in upper half plane. Solution region lies, or we can say this is the shaded region. The shaded region represents the solution region. Solution region is upper half plane. Okay, that is the conclusion. Okay, now, so here we seen 4 types of problems. In the first problem we seen what? 2x plus 3y greater than 6. Okay, 2x plus 3y greater than 6. There you had strict inequality. Similarly, x plus y less than 5. There also you had strict inequality. Okay, there you use dotted line. But in 2 cases, that is 2x plus y less than or equal to 8, 2x plus y greater than or equal to 6, you got a thick line, and you observed how to find the solution region. Now we'll go to some other cases, okay, of same type. Okay, now We'll see the next question. Okay, the given x plus y greater than or equal to 5. X plus y greater than or equal to 5. Okay, now, so try to find out the solution region yourself. Okay, do yourself. First, what you have to do? First, you have to write the line. So, what is the line we will get? Tell me. The line is x plus y is equal to 5 we will get, right? So, the line is x plus y is equal to 5 we will get. Is that it? Now, we need to consider 2 points on the line to get the line, right? So, which are the 2 points we'll get? If you consider x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 5 we'll get. Okay, directly you can write in the box like this. If you consider x is equal to 0, then clearly we will get y is equal to 5. Similarly, if you consider y is equal to 0, then we will get x is equal to 5. Okay, so the points are, what are the points we will get here? 0, 5, 0, 5, x, y, 0, 5, 5, 0, 5, 0. So these 2 points you have to mark in the plane. Okay, so again we need to consider a plane. Okay, points till at least 5 points we needed here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here consider negative points minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. Here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. Okay, now mark the points 0, 5 and 5, 0. 0, 5. Here this point is 0, 5. And next point 5, 0. This point is 5, 0. Given inequality is slack inequality. So join the points by using thick line. Okay, so here thick line to draw from this point to this point. And mention the equation of this line. What is the equation of this line? X plus y is equal to 5. Now, to find the solution region, we need to consider a point which is not lies on this line. Okay, see here, consider 0, 0, origin again. Substitute in given inequality. Okay, so what will get here? 0 plus 0 greater than or equal to 5 or 0 greater than or equal to 5. Whether 0 is greater than 5? No. So, which is false. Means this point is not lies in solution region. Origin is not lies in solution region. So, solution region is in opposite half plane, or we can say in upper half plane. Okay, so where the solution region exists here? Solution region exists in upper half plane. So, shade the region here. Okay, you have to shade this region. At least ಈ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಶೇಡ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಶೇಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಈ ಥರ. ಟು ಶೇಡ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್, ಆರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡ್ರಾ ದ ಲೈನ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. Okay, at least you have to show the solution region. Okay, clearly we can say this shaded region is the solution region of this inequality. Of the inequality x plus y greater than or equal to 5, this shaded region is the solution region. And this solution region is away from origin because this point not satisfy the given inequality. Okay, we got which is false. Solution region is away from origin. Write that conclusion. Solution region is away from origin. Okay, is it clear? Now we'll see one more question. Okay, see here they given 3x plus 4y less than or equal to 12. 3x plus 4y less than or equal to 12. Okay, in this case, first write the line. The line is 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. Okay, now put x is equal to 0 to get y value. Put x is equal to 0, what will get? 3 into 0 plus 4y is equal to 12. Or this term is 0, 4y is equal to 12, or y is equal to 12 by 4, that is nothing but 3. So if you consider x is equal to 0, we got y is equal to 3. Similarly, put the value y is equal to 0, what will get x value? X is equal to 3x is equal to 12, x is equal to 12 by 3, that is 4 we will get. Okay, so this is how we have to find the points. Okay, so here the points which you got here, the points are 0, 3 and 4, 0. 0, 3 and 4, 0. Okay, see, we'll mark that point here. Okay, 0, 3, this point. Okay, this point is 0, 3 and 4, 0. 4, 0 is which point? 4, 0. This point is 4, 0. Okay. Now join the points by using here thick line, because this is a slack inequality. Okay. Using thick line, join the points. Okay. This is the line you got. And this line is what? 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. Okay. After that, again check here whether 0, 0 means origin lies in this solution region. No. Sorry. Whether origin lies in the line. No. Okay. So consider the point origin. Okay. Origin and substitute in the given inequality. So what will get? 3 into 0 plus 4 into 0 less than or equal to 12. So 0 less than or equal to 12. Whether 0 is less than 12, yes. So we can say this condition is satisfied, which is true. Okay, which is true. Means we can say here solution region includes origin also, or solution region is towards origin. It comes in lower half plane, including all the points in the line also. Okay, see, this side will get the solution region. Solution region means what? The values which satisfies or makes the equation true, the statement true. Okay, so if you consider any points on this half plane, clearly which makes the given statement true. So clearly we can say this side will get the solution region. Solution region is towards origin. Solution region is towards origin. Okay. So I hope you understood about how to find the solution region of linear inequality in two variable graphically. Okay. So in the next class we will solve few more questions. We will find the graph of those, and also will enter to the system of linear inequalities of two variable. Thank you.